kind of a scouting report on Boise State's offense and the things that kind of make it unique and that going into this game specifically kind of concern you?
Well, they're really multiple. They'll give you a lot of different formations out of a lot of different personnel groupings. They stress you with your eyes and the shifts and motions, the fly sweeps, and people think that's all it is. It's all trickery, but it's not. They execute their plays really, really well. And whether they're running power or they're running a certain pass concept, they execute at a very high level and always have. The other thing about them is they really never beat themselves, and they don't take sacks, they don't turn the ball over, those type of things. They don't put themselves in bad situations. So I think that's one of the things that makes them so good.
What their quarterback, Joe Southwick?
Yeah.
What do you see out of him? How do you see maybe compare to Kellen Moore?
Well, they're just two different guys. I mean, Kellen had a great career there, and Joe's in his first year starting, and I think Joe's done a really good job. And if you look, especially later in the season, how he progressed and the decisions that he made, he did a really good job running the offense. And so I know Joe, and he can throw the football. I know that, and he can run well enough to beat you, whether it's zone read or scrambling too.
It seemed like that became a bigger part of their offense maybe as year went on, right? It was his scrambling and all that.
Yeah, 3rd down and 5 or something, and something's not there, he can make something happen with his feet. And he made good decisions. He went a really long stretch. I don't know what the number was without throwing an interception. And so I think he's done a really good job. He's obviously prepared well.
Did I guess receiver-wise, running back-wise, what do you kind of see out of them from there?
The wideouts are big guys. They can create matchup problems. They got a couple smaller guys that can really run. Burrows, number 11. Their other guys, Matt Miller's a very good football player. He's dynamic. He can run. He can catch. He can throw the ball, and he has. Geraldo, one of their other wideouts, can get down the field. They've got big targets. Aaron Burks is a big target. At tight end, Chandler is a big guy, and then they got this other guy, 85, Holden Huff, who's caught a lot of balls for him. So they got a lot of good-sized guys that can create matchup problems, and then they got a couple smaller guys that can really run.
Another thing, they've probably always been a lot better up front than maybe people have thought.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they're O-line, their center guards are physical, grinder-type guys. I mean, they're very tough. Their tackles got long levers. And again, they're well coached, and they execute at a really high level. The running backs, DJ Harper's been there a long time. He's played a lot of football for them, and is a really tough kid. The other running back, I can't pronounce his last name, but he's a good heavy runner as well. So yeah, they got weapons.
Are there some things you've seen out of your defense, kind of, I guess, since the Apple Cup? Were there some things you wanted to clean up or improve on, or anything like that?
It's the same every week, and it's improving on the things that there's going to be at each position. It's a little bit different, and just playing consistent and executing down in and down out, because you never know when that one play is that can turn the game. And I think that was big, and some of the penalties we got in the Apple Cup were a result of poor technique, or maybe not trusting what you were supposed to be doing, and maybe guessing a little bit. And I think that's where those things showed up. But at the end of it, it's coming out and working through our winter practices and getting work on technique and certain things that we need at each position, which is a little bit different.
When you just the year as a whole, do you feel like did the defense make the progress that you wanted it to make from day one to now, or?
I think we made progress. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never where you want it to be, and I'm really proud of how our guys competed and they fought through some adversity. Really proud of them. Thought a lot of guys made strides throughout the year, and we need to continue to grow because we're not where we need to be or want to be.
You said that briefly about the off season. I mean, are there a couple of specific things maybe going into next year you feel like you want to get better at? Or?
Yeah, there's going to be a laundry list, and each position's got certain things, each player's got certain things, and that's where you got to get the cumulative effect. Once you get every guy gets 2% better, then you're going to be a lot better on defense, and that's really the focus.
And also, Desmond Trufant, kind of the year he had for you guys this year, just.
Can't say enough good things about him. Not only as a player, he's got a lot of great skills, but the way he prepares, pays attention, asks questions. He really wants to be a good football player. All the intangible things that people probably don't know, and I think that's what makes him a special guy. And I haven't seen all the other corners out there in college football, but there's nobody I would trade him for. I mean, he's an excellent football player, and the way he approaches the game he's got it. So really proud of him.
Right.